once again in Detroit. Got another beginner application song for you. Probably one of the most recognizable songs ever written in gospel music. It's an old school song, but it's beautiful. And the reason I selected it today is it has a lot to teach us. So grab your keyboard, grab your notepad, your pencil, and let's dig into this. You know how we do. We're going to take this chunk by chunk, and we're going to do it in the key of C. But you feel free to play it in A flat, or D flat, or B flat, or modulated, however you want to do it, depending on where you are on your musical journey. But I'm going to call off the number system so that whatever key you're playing it in, you're going to be okay. So let's take the first chunk. Why should I feel discouraged? That's a one chord. So this second chord on the feel is a 5 chord, but it has a sus in it. It has that note. That's a regular 5. This is a sus. So here we go. Now I'm going to play this a different way for you because we like options. So here's another way to do it. Much richer. This is what we call a 4/5. You can see in my right hand I have a F major 7 chord over a G bass. Now this video, I said this song has a lot to teach us. I can fill in space here with the top 3 notes, just dropping them down a half step. Now that gives me kind of like an F diminished chord over G, or an A flat diminished chord. So here, watch this. Now all 3 top notes are going to come down a half step. You could put that in or not put that in. It's up to your musical taste. So let's start at the beginning. 1. So the beginning of the song is a 1-5-1. 1-5-1-5 back to 1. Talked about this in the last video. Again, I'm going to kind of fire hose you a little bit because, again, there's a lot to teach. So I started here, discourage, and I'm going to resolve both of those notes. Now when we get to the next Y, that's a 4 chord. That's this. But we got to get to that 4 chord. So let's start at the beginning. So one way to get to the 4 chord is via a 2-5-1. Another way to get there is just change your major to a dominant, 1 to a 1 dominant. 1. Old school way used to walk up to the 4 chord. notes to get where we want to go. So since I'm a jazz guy, I like the 2-5-1. Why should I feel? See, I did a little twirl there. Now we're gonna do a 2-5-1. Now we're on the 4 chord. Now we're on a sharp 4 diminished. So let's get that chunk. That little chunk is in a lot of gospel songs. 4, sharp 4 diminished. 5/1. Lots of voicings you can use, but get the progression. 4 chord, 4 sharp 4 diminished. 1, 4. Now if you're not really up on your diminished chords, I made a whole video just on diminished chords, but gospel is full of diminished chords. Now I call that a 5/1. You can call that another sus chord, because you see that prominent little. Right? But easy thinking is 4. Sharp 4 diminished. 5/1. So get that in several keys. Take that chunk out, get that in several keys. So from the beginning we have a 1. Should I be 5 with a sus in it. We're heading for the 4 chord. I took the other way this time. 4, sharp 4 diminished. 5/1. That's where we are. Now our next, it's like we're going around the neighborhood, but the next place we're going is to the 6 chord. That's an A minor. But you can either go straight there, or you can do it like a 2-5-1 minor. So let me slow that down in case you don't know those voicings. That's a B. So our target is A minor, 6 chord. So we're gonna go to its 2 chord. And since it's minor, we're going to play a minor 7/5. Since now we're thinking in a minor key. And we're going to hit this, some kind of E7. This happens to be my favorite chord in life. It's an E7 sharp 5 sharp 9. That lets me arrive where I'm trying to get to the 6 chord. 6. Now I don't have to play this B minor 7/5. I can just play this. So let's try that. So here we go. 1. On the 6th chord. So I didn't play the B minor 7/5 that time. I just preceded. There's that E7 sharp 5. Let me hold it. Just look up there. It's just a beautiful chord. Now played this A minor this way, I could have played it this way or this way. A little dense for this song because this is a. So I'll stick with the C major triad over A bass. Sounds delicate enough to my ear. So that A minor stays, so I could slip a passing chord in there if I wanted to. I can go so now my next place I'm going is to the 2 chord, which is a D minor. Now I could play something like this. Now I'm getting a little much for this song, but it's a teaching thing. So now I know my destination is a D minor. Go to its 5 and play. Now we need an A minor 7. I mean an A7, sharp 5, sharp 9. You should know all these sharp 5, sharp 9s in any key, so practice that. Good for passing tones. But I'm probably sprinkling in too much because I'm teaching. If I was playing the song, I probably wouldn't do that. So I'm on A minor. Why should my heart So now I'm on a 2 chord. It's a 2, 5. Notice every time I get to a 5, I wear that sus out. Just adds the stateliness to it. Happened to be a G7, 7 sharp 5 sharp 9. You can tell I like that chord. Now I'm on the When Jesus. Now on is, depending on what church you're in, I hear that differently. So when Jesus, that's a 1 chord. That's a 5 chord. I stretched to get that sus, but I didn't have to. There's that 4/5 sound again. 1 5 1, just the way the song started. 1 5 back to 1. Now it's gonna do that again, my constant friend again, but my constant friend is He. But I know now I'm heading for the 1 chord, so watch. I did a 2 5 setting up the 1 chord. Now when I get to my constant, I'm going to do the same thing in my right hand, but my left hand is going to switch to the 3. Why? Because that's another way to get to the 4 chord. Now I'm on a 2 chord, but it's a dominant 2 chord. That's kind of like a 1/5 his I. The 5 5 is traveling to, now I'm doing stepwise motion. 5 is traveling to, so I went 3, 5, 6. And then we have a 2-5-1 home. Your ear can say that. Or a 4-5-1 home. Depends on how you like it. Let's try both ways. Listen to a lot of jazz, you probably prefer a 2-5-1 home. My mom used to love this song. Let's do the chorus. I sing. That's that 5 sus again. Now here again we're doing an inversion in our left hand. So still a G chord, but the bass is on the 3rd. 5 sus to 1. That happens a lot in a song. Let's do it again. Sus. Now I'm free. Uh-oh, got route choices to make. Because I know I'm heading for the 4 chord. I could just do it. I could do that and set up the 4 chord. Or I'm on free. Do a 2-5-1. Here's I almost made myself happy. Here comes that 4 chord. 4 chord, sharp 4 diminished. You've seen this before. 1/5. To a 6 chord. No wonder this song is so popular. So now I'm on the 6 chord, and I can embellish that 6 chord as well. Here I'm on 6 chord. I can take it to, say, a 6 dominant. Particularly if I'm going to a 2 minor. And I know there's a 2 chord. There's that 4/5. Let's drop it. His eye is on Sparrow, and I know he watches me. Now I know I threw the book at you on this one, and especially if you're in a beginner category, I threw a lot at you. But hit rewind and replay this over and over again. I think you can get it. And I tried my best to call off the numbers in case you wanted to take it to other keys. Mike in Detroit signing out. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.